Little Chief.
Oh, yeah. I'm the secret first mate. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
First
Yeah,
mate. Oh.
no, secret first mate. There's a first mate, but he's not the real first mate. I'm the real first mate.
Oh. Shadow first mate.
On, you got it.
Oh. Shadow captain?
Oh, shh. Too smart for your own good.
That seems to placate Runobog a bit as he wanders off, now reassured that his master is Shadow Captain of the Azure Tempest.
He's got like an int of 8 or something. He's like...
Is he dumb or is he smart? I thought he was smart.
I can't remember. He's got
a problem. His problem is likely...
he's dumb.
He's dumb.
Runobog is 8, but Wisdom 18. So
Oh, Wisdom 18. He doesn't come up with good ideas, but he knows the bad ones when he hears them.
No.
Actually, pretty good.
You say you're ordering chicken wings?
Oh, I want some chicken wings.
Order some chicken wings.
I want some chicken wings.
Ooh, order
Hang
chicken
on.
wings.
Ordering chicken wings doesn't happen every day here, okay? I may have to order some chicken wings.
Chicken wing. Ain't no
Ain't
thing
no
but chicken
thing.
wing.
Exactly. Oh, we hang out with each other way too much. This is what you call intergroup memes or whatever.
Yay! Communal memories.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So where are we going next? Let me go. Fear to Gren. You guys are outside Grudhog.
We head to Oracle. How does the sun work here? Is there sun? How does light work?
In the map that I've got, there is a light that Lemmy says moves around in the sky depending on the season.
And you're welcome for holding back my sarcasm, Adam.
There is a Norse god of the sun, so the sun actually does travel in a big arc.
A
across the
chariot
sky.
pulls it around.
Yep.
It propagates as both a light, a wave, and a particle.
Haha. So we go to oracles. We find the way to Oracle, then we take treasure back.
Immediately, where are we going next?
That way. He's pointing easterly.
Okay. We're going to follow the branch.
Yes.
And don't we need Oberon with us?
Before we get to Oracle, yes. But once we know where Oracle is, then we can get there very fast.
We'll go and fetch Oberon.
How long has it been
Yes.
in game since we went to the...
I'm looking at that right now. What do you?
Where was the place where we were dealing with like all those undead things?
Okay.
That
only a
would
few
have
days
been
ago.
Yeah.
3 days ago.
You
days ago.
destroyed the necromancers on the 25th of Holly.
Right.
On the 26th, you spied on Good, took her stuff, and then on the 27th, you slayed her. And now it's the 28th of Holly.
Yeah.
This is full-on adventure mode, boys.
Next month is Hazel after Holly, I believe. One second. Yeah, and on the 12th, Oberon will be completed with his crafting. He gave you
Right.
an estimate, and he's pretty good at estimating.
And Uker's going to need some personal time right after the 12th.
Right, to get locked up in some place of forgetting, an oubliette, if you will.
Right.
while he
The
transforms
octagon to make us funny, like cage fights.
Right, they just send him
Final
to the
nine.
competition plane where he fights a bunch of people. Now he's a mythic werewolf, and they haven't learned how to control it yet. So
That would be awesome, by the way.
Just send you
Send
to like
Planet Hulk.
to plan for just a Planet Hulk.
Send you to Planet Hulk. You go. Come
See
back
you
with
later.
treasure and XP.
all right, since Lemmy's not here, somebody want to show me the way that you guys are traveling along Yig? I'll go to the map. You are traveling. These are 12-mile hexes, and you are traveling at what speed again?
I think we're at 120, but I could be confused by that. It might be 60. It's a stupid boat. Come on, boat that gives me back
With
talk.
wind and magic, you're traveling at 120. So you can move. Let's say you move 8 hexes on Yig with.
So, 40.
Map tools that we have.
So that's 8 hexes.
Okay.
Bloop.
So
Okay, that's
the 28th, you end up traveling along Yggdrasil. Says Lemio that evening, while Ahmed's not here. Cause...
He wants to, and I know what he wants to do. So
Yep.
we can incorporate some of his wants while he's not at the table.
We're not too far away. Remember the tale that I told?
Big scary thing with lots of arms.
With 100 hands and the 50 heads?
Yes, when we first met.
The place where it broke out of is not too far from here. I'm guessing it's probably a day's flight.
Perhaps we should investigate it.
This is Orc territory. Remember, he tried to communicate with the Orc knights, and he tried to ask how many orcs were left behind there, and they said 1. And then he went, oh yeah, the spell must have failed, and he stopped asking questions after that. But
Yeah. Yeah. So, maybe we should check to make certain it is okay or not okay.
I think it's a good idea.
With our 120 mile per hour flying boat, it's 120 mile per day. It's divided by 8. We're like 12 mile per hour. We're like a 16 mile per hour. We're a moderate run boat.
right.
At altitude.
Yeah, it's 120 miles in an 8-hour period. It's you would be frustrated in a car if it was going that slow.
Yeah, my commute is 5 hours. Still melee weapons. Yeah, we still
Yeah,
hit
if you were
things.
traveling at 120 miles per hour, there would likely be guns.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, but they don't have to walk, so that's.
And we can carry the stuffs.
Mhm.
So we will get a little closer, and Lemmy can take a peek. Maybe with Remy, or maybe no with Remy. What if it is bad? Since both Mark and Ahmed are both not here, and they're the scoots. Oh, here's Mark.
I agree. I just need a few minutes. Sorry.
What? You agree to what? There was 2 things. You just said you agree. There's option A or B, and you said I agree.
That leads me to believe no matter what you choose, you agree to say.
Yes, yes, Lemmy. I will take all of your things and pawn them for a big
I've been
diamond
meaning to
ring.
talk to you about this for a while. Here, have everything that I own. I'm retiring. Thanks, Lemmy.
Okay, so I think
You're
we're kind of
so
going
generous.
to here on the next day.
Okay.
And we'll have a scooting party to
Send an away
scoot
game?
the gash.
During that day's flight, the weather becomes a little more windy. It is. You have to kind of like jig to the left and to the right.
What
You know,
map
yeah.
are we on?
In order to take advantage of it, we're on Fear de Gren, the
Okay.
4th
I'm
branch.
going to use this time and my newfound sculpting powers to sculpt little tokens of my former mounts.
Nice.
The
So
little
Tensender and Lamry. I don't know
Yeah.
why I've spent
Treasure horse.
neurons on remembering.
God damn it, because it matters.
Right. Because that's how I choose to live.
I spent neurons coming up with that. So, I mean, who's the dumb one here? It's definitely not you.
I am looking for.
So I've got a plus 14 on my craft sculpture, so I'm going to find out if I make anything good.
At some point,
Yeah,
you also
that's
want to figure out the value of what you want to make, because I'll tell you how long it'll take.
It's just little stone things. They don't
Little
have to be
thingies.
nice. Yeah, they're like,
Well,
I guess mementos. Not.
Your Lamry is good enough that you could. They're both good enough you could enchant them. So, I'm good with that.
Okay, so pretty cool, and you're rolling really well with
like
crafting.
30 and 32, yeah, for the.
Nice.
That's pretty
Is that
good.
because you're wearing a circlet that has a
Mhm.
craft
Yeah.
skill in it?
It's literally
We don't have anybody currently. Like it went into storage, and he's like, "I'll put the crafting one on."
That's an awesome use for it, and it may be relevant at some point in the future. Cool stuff, John.
I'll add that to my.
Yeah,
You
Well,
are
I
our
figured I'm supposed
paladin
to mourn
golem
my-
crafter.
I'm supposed to mourn my lost mount for a week. I figure that's an appropriate way of doing it.
Okay. You do see the signs of orc camps. It does not look like that their orcs are home, but that large groups of orcs have traveled through this area. You also begin to see periodic spots. It looks like the orcs have mined or cut like 10 by 10 by 10 blocks out of Yggdrasil. This makes Lemmy angry when he sees it. I've seen this thing before. It's like they were searching. And you nestle down into that green stuff that's kind of off to the side. It's almost like this living carpet of like grass and moss and shrubbery that just growing everywhere and hanging down like drapes. And you nestle in. The boat nestles into kind of like a little shallow side cave that gives you a nice ledge overlooking the surrounding terrain.
Can I roll a spellcraft check for Lemmy?
Sure.
Or
For what?
or whomever? What you described these 10 by 10 by 10 foot cubes being cut away.
Yep.
Was this a? If somebody's just whipping disintegrates left and right, that would be a good thing for us to know.
All over the place.
The 33 on the spellcraft.
Sorry, my nose was running there. Yeah. They happened a while ago, so Yggdrasil has slowly begun to heal. But yeah, they are suspiciously, you come across two of them, and they are suspiciously the same dimensions. It does look, however, that somebody may have chopped around and broken like the bottom of it, and they continue to look. He mutters something about not quite getting to the sap, and just sort of knows that, a 10 by 10 on a regular tree, this would, cut trees in half. This is barely scratching the surface of Yggd. Yggdrasil will survive this, is what he's...
Imagine the gargantuan satanic woodpeckers of Yig.
If there's gigantic, gargantuan, satanic woodpeckers, then that means there must be parasites for them to feed on, which is also
Yeah.
my thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the parasites.
Oh,
They eat the gnomes.
It's not too far away from here now. I would guess maybe about
Titan squirrel.
30 to 40 miles away. You guys are going to rest here?
30 to 40 miles. And the map is it 12? I'm confused. Oh, that's 30. Okay, never mind. Okay, we'll rest.
Okay. Give me a D3. 1 is John, 2 is Mark, 3 is Adam.
Come on, John boy.
The people that are at the actual table. Sorry, Alman.
I will D3 because these suckers on D3.
You're usually right on that.
I am right on that. That's why I tried to delegate. I immediately tried to delegate. So it's Adam.
Okay.
There we go. Or number 3, which I
Okay,
think was me.
you were just taking a nap. Your head was still thrumming from the day before. You were lying on some sacks of grain, and like this is while the camp is kind of made. This is in the evening, and this big red furred bushy squirrel comes right up onto the end of your toe while you're resting, and waits.
Get it.
And it's just
This squirrel has the biggest nuts.
He's here for your nuts. Better watch out.
it's making a high pitched squeaking noise. Give me a sense motive.
All right. In all my days, I'm still easily lied to. 10.
Yeah, you're not sure what that is.
I will pick up the squirrel.
Oh, you go to pick it up and you have to make an attack roll. It just bobs down and
All right,
Don't
I
roll
will grab
one.
the squirrel.
okay.
I believe it's a C and B. I'm just scooping up the squirrel. Yeah. So 25.
Yeah, it makes this high pitched screeching noise as you pick it up.
You are now grappling the squirrel.
Yeah, you got it in your hand. It's squirming a little bit, and you could feel its little heartbeat. It's looking at you with these big wide eyes, like it's caught. And then a small rain of nuts come flying down from the canopy above you. And there's at least a dozen squirrels up there that are now pelting you with nuts.
How many nuts in the face did you get today?
A good half dozen.
They're creating a racket. Now the squirrel is squirming a little bit. Some of the guys in the camp are like pulling out their arrows and bows and that sort of thing.
No. It is, I think it is squirrel emissary. Hello, squirrels. We are okay. Lemmy is really sleeping.
Lemmy was scouting when this was happening.
Yeah, he's
Apparently Remy went and scouted as well.
I'm looking to see if I know Sylvan, but Sylvan is for little things. I am a big thing, and I like bigger things.
They stopped when you started speaking. They stopped throwing nuts and berries and like little twigs and things, and they're all listening to you. And it's weird because they're all watching you, kind of like the same head motion. When you're actually moving the squirrel around while talking, they all kind of follow the squirrel, and they follow like all their heads are moving in unison.
We are waiting for our guide of Yig to return to have proper conversation. I will put down, after examining this, I'll look at the squirrel to see if it has like a note attached.
No, there are no notes attached, but it's now it moves out of reach from you, but then kind of turns around and kind of pops up to look at you. It looks like its fur is all rustled, and it takes a moment to lick its little paws and clean itself off.
We are trying to investigate the problem on Yig, the bad thing that is that way. He points towards the direction Lemmy keeps talking about.
Okay, they they seem to have what they came for, as they all, but one by one, kind of scurry off.
Uker starts picking up nuts.
Hey, walnuts!
Hey, walnuts! He just cracks them
takes
between
one
his
of the
fingers.
branches,
Oh, it's good practice.
From his
Yeah, a couple of them pop down as Naru can give me a a knowledge geography, if he has it. I believe cultures and animals.
Knowledge nature is all he's got.
Sure.
Stuff.
Maybe those are the things that made the nut butter.
27.
They were not normal squirrels, or if they were not acting normal. And Gnarlroot, there's a single word that seems to come to Gnarlroot's mind while he may not know exactly why, and that is Ratatosk.
Ratatosk. Not normal squirrels.
Ratatosk, says Lowcrick, being the bard, is a Asgardian legend of a squirrel that goes to the height of Yggdrasil every day and speaks to the eagle up there, who then sends taunts all the way down to the serpents that gnaw upon its roots at the bottom. It is a messenger.
I wonder what their message was for us.
Maybe they wanted a message from you.
Did I do okay?
A little too hasty, I think.
Zuker and Gnarlroot chatting.
Quick
The conversations that could be had.
quick red sap. Always think and talk. Decide too quickly.
I thought it was just little spell squirrel with note attached, so I was trying to get note. I thought it had like little scroll on foot.
It's sort of this like bark cracking sound. It's almost like he's stretching.
So does that mean from here we can go to top of Yig if we follow squirrel?
Maybe.
Is that a hard climb? Making note on sheet.
That you want to climb to the top of Yggdrasil?
I want to climb to the top of Yggdrasil with the Ratatosk. Is that the?
Ratatosk, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
These might be the servants of the Ratatosk, Gnarlroot.
Okay.
While they were
That
acting
seems-
funny, there was nothing like I'm in the presence of a divine being kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna start. I think he's gonna go out and see if he can find any beehives while we're sitting around.
Okay. Give me a survival check. Be DC 20 to find them. In the chance of resting, I'll say there's a 1 in 3 chance that you find a hive.
Can I use my profession beekeeper?
Sure. You can give yourself +2 to your survival or perception. If I roll a 1, there are bees to be had. If I don't, then no, there are bees.
There's
to
a
be had.
potential for bees.
Bee potential. So I'll make my profession beekeeper check, I guess.
So would like the plant creatures think of the bees as like exfoliating, like?
16.
Yeah, you find a beehive.
Okay.
They're honeybees.
He's going to carefully detach it from the tree that it's on and add it to his own branches.
Give me a profession beekeeper. See how well this goes.
6. That does not go well.
All right, so your first attempt at this, you end up busting the beehive.
Oh.
You've got some honey now and a bunch of angry bees. What's your natural armor bonus?
It's probably way beyond
What?
anything that the bees.
Full plates or higher?
I have DR too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're annoying for a little bit, but there weren't enough of them to create a swarm, like a monster swarm.
Yeah, I have DR10 slashing. These things would never even. I wouldn't even feel them.
All right, so it was a neat thought, but you do know that there are bees in the area.
No, a root comes back. He looks kind of sad for a tree.
I'm glad he doesn't come back with just a swarm of bees for a face. Just, look at my new friends, guys. Oh no,
a nice bee beard.
That'd be awesome. Oh god, that's awesome.
But yeah,
Like a honeycomb beard covered with bees.
His goal is to become a beekeeper that keeps his hives and his branches.
Yeah, Uker does know that he's got like a sticky hand when he comes back.
Uker doesn't need to know what the tree did to go get a sticky hand off in the woods by himself. He doesn't want to know. He's just, cracking the nuts between his fingers because
and
eating them.
Because high strength 29 with the buffs. Yep. All right, Mark, Ahmed, where the fuck, guys?
You bastards!
Stop ordering
What?
chicken wings and yelling at
Ahmed
me.
isn't currently doing bath time.
right,
Galeth and Uker go scouting.
All right, so the next morning, what are you guys doing?
So they scouted that evening, and we assume they came back successfully.
No, they scouted the you're 40 miles away. They didn't fly into the gash.
All right, we're gonna fly. This one feels too close. That one.
Okay.
We'll fly this one. So that's just that should be only a few hours. Then they go scouting, and then they come back and we fly away. It's kind of the hope. But I don't know what happens. Like the scouting might change that.
Right. So now we'll just sort of wait for them. Fuck's sakes.
Is it like a out of turn character roll against threats, or I don't know.
No, I've got stuff planned at this dot. Because that's what DMs
Oh,
do.
you guys just take a bio break or something like that.
Sure, why don't we take a bio break? For fuck's sake, can you send a message to Ahmed like we're in the middle of playing game now?
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay,
I gotta go find my phone.
All right, thanks.
So there's an ice rink right next to my new.
I'm muting. I'll be back. All right, we're back.
We're here.
Found
All
a
right,
sneak
we're going
thief.
scouting. We are going scouting.
Okay, guys, we're an hour and a half into game. We're trying to get things going, and two of you are not at the table. If this keeps up, I'm going to start instituting the everyone doesn't get the same XP at the end of the night. And that's going to be a lot of fun when it comes to training time. This is not the first time, and we are streaming. So yes, I don't do prep so that we can sit here and stick our thumbs up our asses while we should be gaming. We're an hour and a half in. Like, had we been 5 hours in and we didn't take a break and some people need to go in, fine. But like, where the fuck's Mark? Is it chicken wing time? Really? I'm able to plan my meals around game. Like, is this the... Alright, anyways.
I had to deal with my son beating a crap out of another kid, apparently.
Okay, alright.
So that was something I couldn't get away from.
That's fine. This is not just this incident, though. This is thumbs up our asses while we're waiting for other people to play. Saturday should be game time, not fucking other things. So... Yeah. All right. So I will like, I'm not going to right now, but I'm this close to instituting the every player gets a different XP award at the end of the night. You get your XP for what you guys accomplished, and then a percentage of that based off of the percentage of the time that you're at the table and actually contributing. We've done this before. Yeah, exactly. So we can do it again. You guys let me know. We've got other games to play if you can't show up to game. Like, we've started several side campaigns. It's just frustrating. Lemmy is the captain of the boat. You're on your god.
Yep. We are going to check out the gash. Mark and I are going to go and...
Well, Mark's not here, so Lemmy's going to go check out the gash.
Lemmy's going to go on his own. Yep.
Okay.
Invisible diminutive bird.
All right. What are the rest of you doing? Just waiting on the boat?
I'm going to give him a see invisibility extract in case he wants to see invisible things. Yeah, that should be good.
Lokrik says,
We should stay together, just in case Lemmy teleports back. Be on the ready.
Yeah.
okay, Lemmy.
Okay, so this is the next day, right?
This is a couple days later.
Yeah.
Or a couple. Okay, so
Your
all right,
mythic
that's
points are
fine.
back and whatever spells you want. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's
Lemmy, this is the place where your initial trek on Yggdrasil ended.
fine. Yeah.
This was the thing that was shaking Yggdrasil so much that the tremors were noticeable at Stemaglen. This is the place that the trolls, who ambushed you at a bridge not too far away from here,
Ah, the trolls.
had brought you. A place with 1,000 orcs and 100 trolls and a mishmash of ogres had once camped. A place where you saw vile rites being committed in the name of the god Groomsh. The place where the 50-headed, 100-armed thing with axes and swords had bust out of Yggdrasil and onto this world.
Lemmy has a very
Lemmy's
big
about
lump in his throat as he's going in.
Okay, so Lemmy's about to leave the boat and Remy is nearby. I don't know, maybe.
Remy's not plugged in. Remy's plugged in.
I'm right here.
There we go.
I'm gonna go check out the gash, which is where the Titan came out of Yig. Remy, are you coming along? This might be dangerous.
Oh, well,
Depending on what we find, it might not be too pleased.
dangerous?
Yeah.
Well, I think between the two of us, then, you should go, and if anything happens, I'll take care of Genevieve for you. Good luck.
Wait, are you going with them or not?
No!
All right, Lemmy's just taking off.
Okay. Lemmy doesn't seem to like the joke. And
Wait. He did. Uker give me a potion,
Yep.
Yeah, you have an extract of lesser
so
or
I
of seeing
picked that
visibility.
up with my claw, with my little feet, little talons there, and
Okay.
fly off.
All right, so Lemmy goes flying off. The camp looks different from the last time that you were here. It looks abandoned. There's nary an orc in sight. Hello, Tiger Planet.
Welcome.
There are definitely signs that orcs have traveled here. Tipped over tents. The chaos of that day might still be what you're seeing months and months later. Seasons later, in fact.
It's been a year, right?
Yeah,
Year and a bit.
yeah. Yeah, you're looking
has
around.
the-
You're looking around at some of the tents and places near the scar. It does look like this event may have scattered the small horde of orcs that were once dwelling here. Are you exploring the camp? Or are you going into the gash? What?
The camp.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Okay.
You can. You're at a probably a good distance, so you can add your +5 or whatever.
Okay. Plus 29. 20. 34. 42.
42. Okay. Several things. Orcs have camped here since that day a year ago, but they seem to be camping at the fringes of the old camp. Like
Okay.
they're too afraid to go into the old area.
Are they around the whole thing, or just like to the north of it, or something? Like towards their orc territory?
Towards their orc territory. However,
Okay.
actually towards their orc territory and down. It does look like they travel around the gash. Probably the
Okay.
Grudhog.
Okay.
There is a small bit of smoke coming out of a hut near the edge of the gash. There may be still somebody living here.
We'll take a look.
You saw that there was a troll that was sitting in the same pit where you got squashed.
Okay.
And there may have been, with a 42, there may have been a little bit of movement from within the gash itself.
Okay. So the smoke. Let's check that out.
Okay. There's a hut. It looks like
Okay.
somebody's tanning leathers outside the hut. They're drying on racks.
Size, creature size.
You don't think it's a giant, if that's what you're worried about.
Okay. Yeah.
You can hear muttering from within, some heady incense coming out of the hut. The hut
Any
is
language I understand.
the hut is actually made from what look like mammoth tusks and big bones of things, with heavy layers of leathers and hides around it. Bit of fur trim around the opening. It's grimy though.
Okay. Yeah, there's an area to take a look through. I'm diminutive. I think I can sneak
Okay,
in.
so you hop into the. You hop in, and a diminutive creature does not set off alarm spells. Fuck. Okay.
What have we got here?
There is a orc. He looks old.
Okay.
He's got one milky white eye and one good eye, and two little horns sprigging from his the middle of his pate.
Okay.
I've got a token for him. Let me find it first.
Are we on conversation?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me just summons 8 tigers and fucks off. Rawr.
Tiger attack.
Okay. Knowledge. What the hell is he?
Knowledge nature.
Like, those two horns aren't normal. Okay.
How about a knowledge religion?
18. Religion. Sure. $20.
Okay, you don't see any particular holy symbols that are around his neck. You do see that that there are some idols that are within this place that might be connections to the spirit world. Specifically, you're asking about the orc itself. Horns. There are legends in certain religions that if you grow horns, you've been gifted powers by gods.
Ah. Okay.
He does glance towards the doorway for a moment and then continues to paint. It looks like he's been almost like caveman art on some of these leather canvases, and it looks like he's telling some sort of story about the Titan. You actually see like a almost like a childish depiction of the many-armed thing.
Okay.
And then some of them are arcane symbols, some of them are like spiritual symbols. Give me a knowledge, or give me a spellcraft check, or another knowledge religion. No, knowledge nature. That's fine. He is a
Knowledge
half orc.
nature?
He is your original 17 gives you he's a half orc, but there's something weird about the horns.
26.
You're probably in a druid's tent. There are signs of the components that he has that may be nature-ish.
Is there any tree sap here?
Like Yggdrasil tree sap, or just like tree sap?
Yes. Yggdrasil tree sap.
No, but you do find saps and berries and entrails and things from animals, and it looks like he's making his own paint.
Okay. Does he have a... What's the story that's being written about the Titan?
It's pictures. It's the type of story that you need a narrator to really...
Okay, got it.
Right now, he's in the middle of drawing the big Titan thing.
Go beat him up and make him tell you what it
and he seems to have a lot of little what you're guessing are orcs all around the feet of it, kind of waving banners, and he's now painting a bigger orc relative to the other one, and you're not too sure where that one's going. He stops for a moment and cricks his back, and then waddles over to a bundle of furs and a stuffed hay mattress. Sits down at the edge of it. He picks at some of his fingernails.
Okay, does he have any toenail chippings or anything like that? Flaky skin, hair, any hair of his lying around somewhere?
Sure, he's a dirty old man orc. You find hair and fingernail scrapings and soiled laundry.
Okay, so some of his skin / hair / nails, whatever, go disappear as I leave. Did I see any holy symbols?
No, you're guessing that he's some sort of druid. You did not see a holy symbol of Yggdrasil, but you saw the accoutrements of a druid.
Okay, now I'm going to look around here. Does it look like this druid is doing anything to repair Yig?
No, it looks like he's been for months and months finger painting a story on leathers, on hides.
Right. Okay, that's fine. The troll, is it a troll or an ogre that was sitting where I got stomped?
It's a troll.
Okay. We go there. Oh, by the way, I drank the potion of invisibility, of scene invisibility now.
Was it Dolo
So
the troll, John?
Which one?
The one that you were playing?
Oh man.
We go to.
You're the fighter guy.
We go to Lemio backstory.
Lemio backstory.
Dolo, Bogtrog, and Rar.
Yes, Dolo the troll. That was yes.
I was wondering what happened to them.
How do you spell Rar?
ROHWRHH.
There's Rar. The diplomat. All right, Dolo. It's been a year since the squishing, where you and your fellows were squished, and when you were unsquished, all the orcs had left, except for one orc. But the orcs agreed with you that you're in charge, so you got to be in charge of this place.
That's right, because we beat the Troll King. Now we's the Troll King.
Right. So you've lorded over the body of the Troll King, which you partially ate with you and your with your fellows, Roar the diplomat and Bogtrug the troll.
Okay.
It's the troll that captured you and brought you here.
I can pay you guys back.
Or are we just hanging out in this tent with this guy?
Well, orcs. No, you're not hanging out in the tent. You're actually over in your troll hut. There's one orc over there, but you let him stay because he was important orc from before. You're not too sure why he got left behind when all the other orcs went chasing after the big many-armed thing. At least that's what Roar told you. Roar managed to actually see some of this stuff. Bogtrog the troll has reluctantly let you be leader because he's co-leader.
Me, Troll King. You,
Mark, what title would Bogtrog be happy with?
Troll Duke.
Troll Duke.
Roll chief.
First war bestest chief.
Troll Prince.
First war bestest chief.
Troll Chief.
Yeah, it's an ongoing conversation, and Aurora says that these things amongst nobility essentially are always negotiable. So you guys have been negotiating ever since. Orcs do come.
Anything for diplomat.
Orcs do come, and they come in small enough numbers that they give these 3 trolls a wide enough berth. Nature has slowly crept back into this area. The hunting's okay. And some of the orcs actually left stores behind, so you go out hunting, which means you're digging up old, troll tents looking for things to eat. There's been a hole in your hearts, though, as the 3 who had become 4 have been 3 for a long time, and
Lemon man.
yep.
Lemon Man. He knew big numbers. Lots numbers.
You also don't go into the cave because you know that there are 2 bone snakes that are in the cave, and the bone snakes have magic.
Bone snakes, magic bird.
That is cave for bone snake.
You also don't like the feel of the cave. There's something that in your dim intelligence that just tells you that cave bad. Lemmy, with your 42 spot, you actually spot your 3 old friends. Roar the diplomat is currently cleaning himself with a stick. And now the stick is stuck to him because the muck that came out of his back end is really sticky. Bogtrog has found a new hat.
Okay.
That consists of a garland of skulls that the orcs had used in part of their ceremonies, and he's got it kind of draped over his head like a strange hat. He's having a hard time balancing it though, and eventually he just kind of puts it around his neck, like a grim shawl.
Lots and lots of orc skulls that he has, and he's like arranged them like they're his court.
Okay.
A lot of them are broken because he steps on them because he's clumsy.
And the two-headed troll that you slayed.
Yep.
His skulls are there.
Yep. And his bones are just kind of in a pile that Dolo sits on.
They haven't gone anywhere, Lemmy.
Fucking idiots.
Bogtrog.
How far away are they, Marty, from this dude?
They're on the other side of the big ass camp, so they're like 200 yards away
Try
from.
troll split again. Make 2 Bogtrog. Make lots Bogtrog. Then Troll King have troll peasant.
You can't
Let's
have
see.
Bogtrog peasant.
Or
So-
call it Bog or Trog, not Bogtrog.
Oh,
It's split.
but if you make many Bogtrog, then Bogtrog becount Bogtrog, because you have to count 1 Bogtrog, another Bogtrog, another Bogtrog.
Lemmy wants to appear, but
Troll
this
King-
conversation is
Troll
just too
King
good.
Knight, you count Bogtrog if you troll split.
No.
Here, let me help you troll split. He's coming
Marty,
after
the
him
first
like
thing
a
is
rusty
Lemmy's relieved that
Yep.
they're not mining the sap.
Okay.
That's one of the things he was worried about. And he's relieved to see his friends.
Now they did kill Stumpworth
Yeah,
Well,
and
sort of.
drag you to this horrible place, but
It's definitely that part.
through the twists of fate, they've survived.
Through twists
Regen
of having
Are
is
there
real
other
good.
trolls?
fast regen,
Are there
fucking
trolls
troll
here, Marty?
powers.
What's
Could
that?
Bogtrog have gone back and picked up Stumpworth and turned him into Clubsworth?
Sure.
With just these like flailing arms on it.
Are there?
Oh, you see Stumpworth's old body. Hanging.
Let me. Stumpworth is now in with part of
No.
Gnarlroot.
Yep.
Yeah. This is just wood. It's whatever. You can burn it if you want.
Oh, we're going to beat other things to death with it.
Lemmy's
Clubsworth is pretty strong.
Lemmy's gonna go a distance away, like from behind a tent or whatever. He's gonna appear,
Okay.
turn into Lemmy. I'll take the hair, the nail, all the stuff, and put it in like a little vial or whatever, so that I can scry on this poor man later.
All right, give me a perception check between Bogtrog, Dolo, and Roar to see who spots Lemmy first, because this might be.
Yeah, he comes around like the tent and just starts walking up to them. And if they don't notice me within like earshot, he's like,
I
the
do have
three
perception.
the three troll chiefs.
Alright.
King! Oh,
Kitty!
Lemon Man!
No,
Dolo gets up and starts
Kitty,
running
lemon kitty.
towards you.
How are you doing, boys?
Who rolled a perception check?
Back!
We are full.
16.
Lots,
We are this
oh,
many
wow,
fingers
yes.
again.
Yeah, but Roar saw him first. Like, you saw him just before he talked.
God.
Oh. Lemon Man. Lemon Man. We have Lemon Man!
He's trying to grab you. He wants to pick you up.
Okay.
So he did last time he saw you.
You can pick me up, it's fine. Roar, Dolo, you still have a good strong grip.
Yeah, he's like squeezing you a little too hard.
Bogtrug, how are you? Beautiful hat. It's very menacing.
Bogtrug's still only one Bogtrug. Disappointed.
No, Trog, just full Trog.
We
Roar,
try
you've
to
been-
make Bog and Trug, but
We night him
we don't
count
have enough
when
head.
he troll split, and then we have Bog and Trog peasants.
You notice that Bogtrog's got a bunch of scars where it looks like they've tried to literally cut him into half a few times. like scars along his neck and, symmetrically down the middle of his forehead.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna ask for that.
How Lemon Man?
Bogtrug even tried to grow Bogtrug. Watch. And he bites off his pinky finger, digs a little hole, and covers it up.
It doesn't work.
Bogtrug grow.
It doesn't really work that way, but that's
Bog
quite
Trog has to
innovative.
water Bog Trog. Water it. No,
I can help you water it.
Okay. He pees on it.
You beat me to it.
No, why that don't work?
Roar, I've heard of your diplomating all over the lands. You're quite famous now.
Famous diplomat.
Yes, Dolo and Bogtrog, I've been hearing that you're very powerful warrior trolls. Very proud of you all.
Dolo reaches
hold
down
on.
and picks up this sort of
I'm very proud of you all.
skeleton, and he's kind of like using it like a puppet. This court orc for Troll King.
Done his best advisor.
Oh, last best advisor I sat on, and he broke.
Except now that Kitty is back. And he pets you like a cat.
I'm very happy that you all survived.
Dolo, try not to sit on you.
Marty, are there other trolls or just these guys that are left?
We are.
There may have been other trolls. There were lots of trolls left. You're pretty sure that all of them weren't stepped on. It appears that only these three have remained. There seems to be a bond that is between these three trolls. Like, together, they're smart enough to survive the dangers of Yggdrasil.
Just barely.
Yeah.
The Lemon Man. We await army for invitating.
There's an army coming to invade?
No. Invade? No, we
Invade.
await invitation to join army.
Out.
You're awaiting an invitation to join an army.
Mm.
Which army? Which army is that?